All right, all right. Hey, it's 5:05 on the East Coast in America here, and I just want to jump on here and talk to you all about the end of day activities for a salesperson. What are we doing? If you're a salesperson, you sell a product, a service, you do something like that that provides for your family. It's your primary source of income. It's how you are going to reach your goals in life. If that's you, what is your end of day routine? What are the things that you're focusing on that are going to set you up for success, not only tomorrow, but right now at the end of the day? So some folks, if they're in a sales position, they're just like, oh, whatever the company requires me to do, whatever my manager tells me to do, this is what we do, right? We go down this checklist. Uh, that's great, and that is extremely helpful. But what about the things that you need to work on? What about, if you're an athlete or something like that, they're going to go back and watch their training videos or their videos of the game, and they're going to critique themselves, and they're going to figure out what to do better. So what are you doing? What are you doing at the end of the day to try to make yourself better and set you up for success in the future? So just want you to think on that a little bit. Just want to jump on here just for a couple minutes and talk about this. So there's two aspects for the end of the day. Is one, identifying what you need to work on. And what I mean by that is, did you write down your objections today? Do you know what your most common objection is? Or are you just trying to remember, oh, I think it's this? Or is it actually written down? Black and white, you know exactly what it is. How many times you got it, where you got it in the conversations. That's what you need to be doing. If you don't have it, take a few minutes and try to put it on paper and start a habit of putting it down on paper. All right, the next thing you need to do is you need to look at your follow-up. What can you do right now before you get off to follow up with folks? Even if you've already called them, you've already sent an email, you've already texted them, you've already sent them selfie videos, you've already done all this stuff, right? Who do you know? Who do you know that's think like 5 people that you could reach out to and just be like, what did I miss? I really feel like this was the right thing for you. What did I miss? And just listen to what they have to say. Reach out to them, ask them, however you want to do it. Phone call is best. Email, not so good. You can text them, be like, hey, I have a quick question for you. Do you have a minute? See if they have a minute. You can respond to them, call them. But you want to hear their voice. You want to just get into a conversation with them and see if there's something you missed. Hey, if everything was perfect, if everything was great, why aren't we doing the deal right now? But just reach out to them. So 2 things you need to do. End of day, identify where in the conversation you're getting objections, what the objection is, and write down a response, at least 1, if not 3 ways to handle that objection before tomorrow. And then also follow up with at least 5 people, at least, if not more, just reaching back out to them one more time today, another touch saying, hey, what did I miss? If everything was perfect, why didn't we do the deal? If you need to think about it, which part do you need to think about? Most people say it's either the product, they don't think the product's going to work for them, or the price. And if it's the price, is it because you don't think it's going to work? Just reach out to somebody and ask, right? Hey, one last thing. Before you go to bed tonight, think about what you're going to do tomorrow morning. How are you going to prospect? How are you going to get to know somebody and get them to know you? And what are you going to be role playing on? What are you going to be practicing? Which pieces of your sales conversations are you going to be practicing? That script you got, right? That you hate, maybe or maybe not. Are you going to be practicing the demo? Are you going to be practicing how to identify the benefit that they're looking for, finding that benefit in the DBM, and then translating that into the demonstration? Figure out exactly which piece you're going to be practicing on tomorrow. Don't wait until you wake up in the morning to figure that out. All right, just some quick end-of-day sales tips for you. I hope you had a phenomenal day, and this is going to be a great week. All right, be great.